A man has claimed he spent the night in the future and saw his beloved local boozer turned into something called a gastropub. Mr. Gusset of Lancashire discharged from hospital after his landlady reported screaming in the early hours. Our sensationally named Austin Hunter has met with Mr. Gusset to discuss his ordeal.
Britain's public houses have been a source of identity since the Industrial Revolution. For many, it grounds us as working people and sources as a place of community spirit and reward for the week's endeavours. For Ronnie Gusset, his local alehouse is that very thing, and he is a frequent patron on a Friday night at the Fiddler. It might be quiet now, but on a Friday night the Fiddler is the perfect place to let off steam and is brimming with chaos. Behind this bar are chesty wenches, and on this side a rowdy, jovial bunch of locals, all trading their work overalls for glad rags and appalling local market scent. The British pub is something to be proud of and a reason to travel from afar to experience the merry goings-on in these little boxes of character up and down the back streets. An affordable and deserved retreat for hard-working folk. The price of a pint of bitter at 16p allows for a good time by all in between the misery of hard labour. All hail this den of conversation, this pool of inspiration for classic British television and the hub of true Anglo-Saxon, recognisable, relatable and real. For Ronnie Gusset, however, he lives in trembling fear of what is to come. As of a night ago, when he had a night like never before, Ronnie was thrust into a lengthy dream whereby he was catapulted 30 years into the future to this very spot. There he was met with something very different and quite terrifying. Something that could strip this nation of what justifies its status as great.
Well, I didn't know I were dreaming, 'cause you don't, do you? It were very real, and I was sat in here 'cause I recognised the building.
You knew it was a Fiddler?
Yes, not the one I know.
You don't sell second-hand cars, do you?
No, should I?
You just remind me of someone. So what was so different about the place then?
Cunts everywhere, and piss weak beer at £6.50 a time. 1 pint for the price of 10. No fucker begrudges it though. Well, nobody with brains, that is. Getting shafted.
What's this what's it about?
It's a gastropub on the menu.
So what do you take from that then? Because it's certainly a term that none of us have ever heard before.
Sounds like somewhere you get alcoholic relief for the shits to me. The menu were full of deer shit and all. Everything were beer battered. I didn't see any fucking beer. They must use it all on fish.
Ronnie claims that he saw the date in time on a sports news channel on one of 15 televisions in the bar area. Here is an artist depiction based on Ronnie's description of the hell he endured in that fateful sleep.
I had one of those drinks in front of me in a vase, a big long thing, and I had a mouthful. Fuck me, I thought it was an Alka-Seltzer. Supposed to drink them after a night out. Fizzy, fucking, oh dear. And £6.50, imagine. Barman may as well have filled it from his cock.
What happened?
I got a gobful and I spat it out and it hit somebody's child in face. Fucking kids running around pub, I tell no lie. No cunt talking, all thumbing these little tellies in their hand. I felt like slitting me through it.
Tellies?
Aye, these little tellies. Even barman were on one. Nobody saying ouch. I thought a pub were for folk to set world to rights.
So you eventually woke up then?
Aye, this lad with a tattoo on his neck, scruffy mess he were, come over asking if I wanted banging out. Never had that from a fella. I woke up and I'd pissed bed and I was screaming the house down.
We brought in Dr. Arsenheimer from Slough College to work out what happened to Ronnie.
It's clear Mr. Gusset had simply had a bad dream, bless him. To think anything so societally damaging could ever be allowed to materialise is simply out of the question. If Britain is nothing else, it values its identity. I'm quite sure of that. There is no explanation for his insistence on time travel, only that he is a balmy old twat.
Absolutely. Silly old half-wit. Get out!